Hey Gene, how are you doing today? I really appreciate you joining us.
I'm fantastic, Mark. Thank you so much for hosting me this afternoon. It's good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you as well. So I've absolutely been paying attention a lot to the Digital Workspace Alliance ecosystem and certainly noticed your participation there. I'm curious, what caught your attention and how did you become one of the founding participants there?
Yeah, well, first of all, the Digital Workspace Alliance ecosystem is a bit of a mouthful.
It sure is.
Well, what's happening in the market is quite phenomenal in the sense that 16 months ago, the market radically changed overnight. And organizations were looking at their incumbent systems and how do they scale up a team that's going to suddenly work from home that was yesterday working in the office, and all these old solutions like VPN and VPN hardware and licensing and desktop as a service and VDI and managed laptops. It created a maelstrom of confusion for the market, and a lot of organizations just bought whatever they could to enable their employees to work from home. And then I think, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months into the whole sort of evolution, organizations have realized that people need to work from home and they can sustain working from home or working from anywhere. And really that experience should be consistent no matter where they're working. So it created I think, a significant change in the market, and a significant change in what the market is expecting from vendors to sustain that work from anywhere model. And what I liked about the Workspace Alliance ecosystem is that it's made up of a lot of organizations who believe that this market requires a new set of capabilities to fully unlock that permanent change now in the market.
It does take an ecosystem of partners to ultimately work together to provide whether it's a couple pieces, multiple pieces, a single piece of it. And I think that that's what people are starting to realize, that some people use their digital workspace to ultimately solve a certain piece of their business or use case, and now they're looking at it more strategically than ever. So I'm curious, from a Tehama perspective, what are some of the things that you're delivering as part of that digital workspace?
We enable organizations to quickly, easily, securely create a digital workspace experience no matter where they are in the world. Many of our customers who come across us are customers who are challenged with the how do I enable my employees to consistently or permanently work from home, but I want to do it in a way where I'm lowering my cost of maintenance, and I want to make sure that I can have a more sustainable solution that I can easily turn on and turn off and scale up and down with elasticity. My workspaces, either Windows or Linux desktops that I'm deploying out to my end users. So that's what we've seen, a tremendous growth in our platform and the consumption of Tehama since COVID-19 hit the market.
It's so true. I mean, we've definitely seen the demand for digital workspaces go up. It's pretty unique. I mean, your idea of this virtual rooms is pretty interesting, and a different approach than other folks that are delivering kind of a DaaS service are doing. So it's nice to see. One of the nice things that I've seen about the Digital Workspace Alliance ecosystem is there's alternative approaches, right? Some of the more legacy ones that you may have seen there aren't necessarily the answer for strategy for some companies going forward. So it's nice to see some of the things that you're doing there as well. Let's definitely, Gene, plan to stay in touch, and certainly look how people transition back to work, embrace hybrid work, and look at remote work. All things that I suspect people will be doing and are top of mind in the future here. So thank you very much for taking the time today.
Oh, my pleasure, Mark. Yeah, it's a fascinating market. I think we're just scratching the surface of how this market's going to evolve over the next several years.